Alright, I got my racks of ribs. I already cut a lot of fat off of them. You can see all this fat here. Don't need none of it. Now, you want to start this membrane. You want to pull that membrane off all the way down through there. Once you pull that off, go through, throw that away. There's all the fat. Throwing that in the trash. I'm going to put just a little square of butter here, square of butter here, little square of butter here. I'm going to vacuum seal it. Then I'm going to cook it sous vide for 16 hours at least. I'll show you. We'll come back. Alright, now we got to make a bag with our food saver. My wife's better at this than I am. She's going to help out with this part. Now I had to get these ribs at Kroger's. I didn't want to. I had a place where I normally get my ribs, never frozen, good cut of ribs. So I'm worried because they didn't have them, and if I didn't get them going tonight, I wouldn't have them done. So that might cost me at the cook-off, but I don't think it'll be too much. I'm pretty good at this. We're all pretty good cooks. The main guy I'm worried about is my buddy Quentin. He's really good at making, grilling, smoking.
I bumped that a little bit. You might want to check it.
Alright, so we're going to scoot this back. We're going to vacuum seal it. I'm going to put a little butter in here. Regular old butter.
You have a spoon?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't have nothing.
Why don't you get one of the big ones from up there? Oh, wait, I got one over here. Butter.
They're going to put a smear down him. Right down his back. We're going to smear it. It's going to melt anyways. That's good. You don't have to do that. I just like to do it. There's the magic right here. There we go. I'm going to do that to all 5 racks. And I'm going to cook them sous vide. They're going to be awesome. Alright, so basically, you vacuum seal all your ribs. You put them in like a thing of water. This is a little tote I got from Family Dollar. I got this pan with some fermentation weights on it, in it, to weight them down. I got this set to 145 degrees for 16 hours. That's it. 16 hours. We'll come back to you. We'll show you the next step. Take your mama chicken, bitch. Alright, it's been 16 hours. I'm going to shut this thing off now. We'll let this cool down a little bit. Then I'm going to take all these ribs. I'm going to put them in the fridge overnight. Let them cool down. And put them on a pan. Sure, I don't have to show you me putting it in the fridge, but that's what they look like. All that fat is rendered out of them. They're ready to be grilled, smoked. Now I'm gonna cut them open and I'm gonna make a rub. I let them sit overnight in the fridge. So that's why all that turned to jelly. Look at that jelly. Put that on some toast. So I'm gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna wipe them down. And yeah, they're supposed to look like that. I'm gonna wipe them down. I'm gonna rub them with my secret ingredient. And then I'm gonna put my secret spice blend. I'll show you what it is. Hopefully I win. Alright, we're gonna get our rub ready. So, in a large bowl, I'll put some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Lots of onion powder. Chili powder. Cayenne. You want about a tablespoon of each one of these, but not cayenne. There's going to be judges, they ain't going to like it hot. Paprika. Little minced onions in there. Not too many, they'll get burnt. Have a burnt flavor. Cumin. A little more than a teaspoon of cumin. About half a teaspoon of ground mustard. I'm not gonna, you know what, I'll put a little salt and a little pepper in here, but I'm gonna show you what I do mainly with salt and pepper. My salt, seasoned salt. Just a little bit in there, because we're gonna add it a different way. Yeah, about 1.5 cups or 2 cups of brown sugar. So yeah, that's about 2 cups. A little more. There we go. Mix that well. Fucking flies everywhere. There's your rub. Alright. Most people base these with mustard. I'm gonna use mayonnaise. Over the years, I found out it works better for me. It's more moist, has more flavor that comes out of the meat, especially pork. Pork loves mayonnaise. That. Throw that around. Now, on the top, I'll put a little bit of salt and pepper on here. Seasoned salt. Just on the top. A little pepper. Then I'm going to put my rub on. A lot of this rub's going to get knocked off when you're grilling it, smoking it. Come back over. A couple more little sprinkles. That's ready for the smoker. All right, I got my smoke tube filled with 5 different kinds of wood, 5 different kinds of wood pellets. I'm gonna light this. I'm gonna let it burn for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna blow it out and stick it in there. I got my charcoal going too. Let that burn for like 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes, blow it out, stick it in there, let it smoke for about five hours. Make sure it stays lit for about 5 minutes though. There we go. Got my ribs on the rack up top. Got this bowl right here. I'm gonna put charcoal in it. Put charcoal in this bowl. Let that roll. You want to switch these ribs around after about a couple hours, but the juice from them ribs will help simmer down that charcoal. So up top you got your ribs. Down below you got your charcoal, the smoker tube. That's what they look like after smoking for 5 hours. They're beautiful. You can't barely pick them up without them falling apart. You can't barely pick them up without them falling apart. Now you can enter them that way, but most of these people judging, they want to taste barbecue sauce. So this is the only one to use. And make sure it's the award-winning. They make 5 different kinds. This is the best sauce you could get. It's my favorite. So basically, I'm just going to do one. So I'm going to try them with and without. I'm going to see what y'all like better. So get them all, get that all whipped around on there. Right? Now, that. Bet I win this motherfucker. That's it. Look at that. Comes right off the bone. Look at that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way I'm losing. No way. Smoky. Ain't no fat whatsoever left. It's all been melted and cooked. That's amazing. Those are my ribs. It's competition. Those Philbilly ribs right there.
How many judges are we going to do?
My buddy Josh's ribs.
One. One judge? One judge. Sounds good to me.
My buddy Quentin's ribs.
Actually, this guy did good.
These your ribs, Cody?
Yes, sir.
Cody's ribs.
Hey, we can have 2 judges. He can judge 2. He didn't Cody.
Your name's Tim, right?
Ted.
Ted. Ted's ribs. Looking good. We're going to see
Here, cut this in half.
who's got the best ribs. That one?
You want me to turn it over?
Turn it over.
That'd be Phil.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we picked yours.
Seriously?
Seriously, we both picked yours. We thought
Without looking.
Without looking. We saw it and we just like thought like the flavor of the meat was like banging pretty dope, so we fucking picked it.
We did.
But if there was a winner for sauce, this one takes the
That
cake.
sauce is good, right?
And that's Teddy's.
Yeah, I like his ribs, dude.
Like that sauce was fucking bodacious, but the flavor came through in them ribs right there. And let's see what number 3 was. Number 3 was no name.
3 was the juiciest, whoever that is.
Then we have Josh number 4, and number 5 was Cody.
So that one was Quentin's. Quentin was 3.
Yeah.
Teddy's 2.
Yep.
Philbilly's number 1, boy!